Hi boys and girls, my name is Kyle Ammon, and I would like to offer you my own personal senior gift. As we all know, sometimes seminar books can be a bitch to read. And so I was thinking that for emergencies it might be nice to have some CliffsNotes on hand so that you can go to seminar and impress your tutors, impress your friends with some hard-earned insights by someone else entirely. So the Meno, are we on?
Yeah.
So the Meno starts out with this dude named Meno asking Socrates, "Hey Socrates, can virtue be taught, or is it this other thing that, I don't know, fucking can't be taught?" And so Socrates goes, "Hey Meno, I insert ironic praise here, you're a dipshit, because the real question is what is virtue? So let's talk about that for a while." So then Meno just succeeds in progressively fucking up the definition of virtue more and more as he tries to name all these things that look like virtue but are probably not, until finally he says, "Fuck it, Socrates, why don't you tell me what virtue is?" And Socrates goes, "No." And then basically the story ends. Okay, now we're going to do physics, or maybe metaphysics. I'm not actually sure which one, so whichever one's other people sounds familiar to, use this. So, physics and or metaphysics, Aristotle is like, everything has a soul, and that soul has a tendency. And so, like, the soul of a rock is conveniently to, you know, fall to the fucking ground. Phaedra, which is the French version of the Greek story of Hippolytus, only it actually has the sense to focus on the interesting character in the story, is about a woman who wants to bone her stepson. So she's like, "Hey Hippolytus, I want to jump up on that." And Hippolytus is like, "I don't know." I don't even remember how it begins. It's like something about that time in April when the spring breeze roll. I went to fucking... Anyway, Thomas of Canterbury. They're all visiting Thomas of Canterbury, which is why it's called the Canterbury Tales. I'm a personal fan of Leibniz because Leibniz knew how math worked, unlike Kant, who didn't. And so Leibniz proved, well, not mathematically, but qualitatively, intuitively, that the world we live in is the best of all possible worlds. Because it has to be. Because if God really created the universe, he'd know what the fuck he was doing. And every setback would really just be the step back. You could create a rap out of this if you were really smart. The best of all possible worlds is a world that is run like Leibniz's is, and that is one where every setback is actually just a step back before a run, where you leap over an abyss to see where truth and justice is, because every true mechanic knows that goodness is just something that rhymes with mechanic. You know I'm not Eminem, right?
Really
Absolute, like, it's like the hipster vodka, but Smirnoff is always there to be like, we're what vodka is really like.